Welcome, Libra, to your numerology reading for February. I hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, friends, let's see what's going on with you in your numerology this month. Let's see what Spirit has to say. Most important message, please, for Libra. What is it that Libra needs to know? And remember, friends, you might be seeing these numbers, sometimes colors as well. Let's see. Message for Libra. Perseverance. Making sure that you are persevering through everything that you're going through. Spirit is letting you know that through perseverance, there is stability. Having a beautiful 4 coming out. So if you are seeing a lot of 4s, maybe even 2s as it breaks down to 2, this is talking about the balance in with the firm foundation that you have. As you persevere, you are striving and determined, and keep that determination alive, my friends, where it's going to bring in all kinds of beautiful stability and vitality for you. Okay, clarifying, whoa, and the firm foundation 4 again. So you might definitely be seeing some 4s, 4, 4, 4, stability and perseverance, going straight for those firm foundations and stability. Through the sacrifice, 1 plus 2 is 3. So 2 is trying to keep the balance within everything that you're doing, and also keeping a lot of patience through the sacrifices that you are putting out, but making a remarkable new beginning for whatever change you are trying to persevere on. Bringing in also the harmony, 1 plus 2 is 3. So making it very harmonious for you as well. As we self-sacrifice, though, it just means you're putting in a lot of extra time and extra determination, and maybe even sacrificing some hours at work, or sacrificing a lot more for your family, your time, things that you're doing. Okay. And talking about deception and envy with the 7 coming out, which is very interesting. So you might even feel like there's somebody that's kind of deceiving the situation around you, or maybe somebody is very envious of how you are persevering over here. They see you as very determined in getting to these firm foundations, and so don't allow that person to bug you as much, and don't let them, drive you off course. Just watch that person. Because it does feel like they are trying to maybe get the better of you. And it does feel like a little bit of envious as you continue to keep getting towards the goal that you're after. Let's see what's going on. 8 of Wands. Yeah, it just feels like they're not really moving to the top as you're moving through to the top, as you manifest and keep the determination and keep taking the action to persevere over here. And it does feel, as you're becoming the emperor over here and really getting the Midas touch, and that's because you've got everything down, Libra. You're really working on getting everything balanced, and it feels like the more you do move forwards and do the things you need to do, the more doors do open, and your stability is becoming more balanced. So you're going to actually find that you won't have to self-sacrifice as much pretty soon, because everything's going to take this beautiful balance in itself, so you won't feel like you're struggling as hard. Let's put it that way. And patience and planning is going to be a big thing for you, as you can now start investing and putting extra time where extra time is needed. Yeah, so, and there it is, not self-sacrificing anymore, just literally going the pace that needs to be going. So it's going to actually slow down a little bit and start working itself together as this beautiful balance comes together. I wouldn't doubt that we didn't get any, maybe 2 of Cups over here where it shows the balance and everything is uniting and equaling itself out, or maybe 2 of Wands as well. is going on. Some kind of good balance card for you, right? Because that's really what you're going to be looking for in the end, is how to balance everything out. You probably are already trying to do that now, where you feel like you're self-sacrificing more of this time over here, giving this more effort over here, and then trying to move real fast over here to do this other thing, right? So it could be a lot of multitasking. And then just kind of bringing them together. Yeah, right now it's unfair, and it is unbalanced right there with the Justice card saying this is a little unfair. Just to get to this firm foundation, to get to the top of this mountain, it feels like I have to, you know, pull these strings over here, but I'm not getting enough over here, so it does feel like your balances are imbalanced, scales. Yeah, because it feels like you're trying to do everything you can for your family, for yourself, however it is, but it feels like it's not really coming together right now. But Spirit wants you to know, keep going, keep striving, and keep pulling, because it actually is starting to balance itself out. You just probably don't see it just yet. Just something you can't really perceive, because it feels like it's so little right now that it's not really noticeable. Before you notice, though, it will be noticeable, because it's just going to hit you that everything, there it is, balanced, 2 of coins, that everything is coming into play and getting itself balanced, and you're going to be sitting beautiful over here as the Emperor. It's just going to be a slow, continuous progression, right, as you're continuing to go for your heart's desire. With the 7 of Wands over here. Yeah, right now it just feels like trying to invest everything that you're trying to invest and everything you're trying to plan just seems like, you might even feel like it's a counterattack. I don't know why I want to say that, but it does. It feels like maybe it's a counterattack, because it feels like the more I put over here, the more I feel like I have to give more over there. So it's kind of, it definitely is pushing you into a kind of a corner over here. And then, of course, having this deception and envy over here. Maybe the process in itself, if you know you don't have this person around you, maybe in itself it feels kind of deceptive. You know, just the process, right? But we think about it this way. The deception is actually looking more like it could be, as you're perceiving it, it could be deceptive, because it's like, if I continue to keep putting the hours over here, and I keep thinking, well, if I keep doing so, it's going to get better. But maybe you feel like it's deceiving you because you don't see any real outcome at this time. So something about the self-sacrifice could literally be the deception, in which you're starting to see that maybe the whole thing is just kind of deceiving you and not really opening up the way you want it to. But it's going to just take time. It's one of those things that you have to really take control over, and allow it to do what it's supposed to be doing. You will have better control in the near future over here, as you start to actually see it really coming through. Yeah, it's going to start becoming more of a service to you than what you might feel is a disservice at this time as well. And like I said, that could be what the deception is. It's like, man, I keep doing this and I keep doing that, but my own intuition, maybe that's what it is too. Maybe some of you feel like your intuition brought you into this, and you feel like it's deceiving you. It never deceived you. Your intuition did not. It's just a time process. As things start progressing. And then you'll start escaping all of these other things that are going on, and everything else is going to start coming through. And then you'll see more blessings coming around you. This is definitely time-based, though, my friends, right? And it's temporary. It's just a temporary thing that you're going through right now. It's kind of like you have to put yourself into these shoes before you can walk in bigger shoes, right? So kind of small shoes versus the big shoes scenario over here, as things keep building and building around you. So it just feels like a building blocks. Okay, just really got some building blocks going on. So there's no need to worry, Spirit says. Everything is going to go just fine in the near future. You're going to see that something is better when you start noticing that it is actually moving in the direction that you want. Then you will actually feel and see the big happy changes around you. And don't forget about any kind of helpful people. You could have this Capricorn or this Virgo or this Taurus around you who wants to be of service to you, who wants to help you get to where you need to be. Okay, but continue to listen to your intuition. You know, it never lets you down. It's there for a reason. That is our soul talking to us, and it is going to bring in the success. It's just all about taking action and really waiting for the perfect timing, because right now is just not the perfect time for it to be exactly where you want. Right now, you're in perseverance mode, and Spirit really wants you to keep pushing so that we can get that to where the situation improves for the perfect timing, right? So you can kind of feel like you're in the waiting game right now as you're pushing. And like I said, you're walking these kind of small shoes as you get into bigger shoes over here. Okay, but the point of the whole reading, really, my friends, is the Spirit wants you to understand you are on the right track, right? Don't, you know, let anybody deceive you, or think you are deceiving yourself, or however it is. You are definitely on the right track. It's just all about timing. Again, how many times do we say this? It's all about perfect timing, right? And no one knows exactly 100 what the perfect timing is. That is for the universe to know, and for us to kind of perceive as we're moving along. You know, right when the big bang comes, because all of a sudden you'll get that, oh, here it comes, boom, right? And then you'll definitely know when that's like seriously right around the corner. Um, and yeah, that's really the crazy thing I think about it, is we never know how close we are until we're sitting on top of it. Then it's just kind of bam, right? Okay, my friends, and that was it for you. Until next time, peace and love. Bye bye.